Morning chorus on the meadow. I stand beside the open hatch with coffee in my hand, still warmed from frost beneath my feet upon the waking land. The sun now lifts above the trees to claim the crystal sky, a clear and perfect canvas blue, where drifting clouds pass by. The river rests in gentle calm beneath that growing light, its surface clear and quietly freed from winter's fading might. And in that hush before full day had fully found its place, my old friend Nero came once more with quiet, knowing grace. He called to me before the dawn had even thought to rise. A hunger carried on his voice beneath the darkened skies, and there we stood in early peace, in silence softly shared, a bond that needs no shaping words, just presence calmly paired. The smallest voice then filled the air from just beyond my view, a wren whose heart seemed far too big for something so minute. She sang as though the world itself depended on her song, a fragile thread of vibrant life that carried loud and strong. Across the river's waiting line the woodpecker began, a steady rhythm through the trees, precise in every plan. Tap, tap, tapping out a code no human ear could read, yet speaking clearly of a life defined by instinct's need. A sudden flash of vivid blue then cut the morning air. The kingfisher, a fleeting spark too quick for eyes to bear, a living jewel upon the wing that vanished just as fast, a moment held within the mind, already in the past. The heron stood in patient watch upon the water's seam, a figure drawn from ancient worlds that time forgot to dream, unmoving as the river's edge, yet focused, sharp and sure, a hunter shaped by older laws that still remain secure. The ducks they gathered by the hatch with hopeful, eager gaze, well practiced in the art of waiting for familiar ways. Their chatter soft, their presence bold, a daily simple rite, a bond of trust built quietly in morning's gentle light. The moorhens moved with purpose true along the shaded side, their nesting work now underway with instinct as their guide. Each twig a promise of new life, each movement firm and sure, a quiet act of continuity both fragile and secure. Above, the deeper voices called from branches high and wide. The raven spoke in measured tones no silence could divide, while Kestrel held her watchful post with vision sharp and keen, a sentinel above it all observing what has been. And higher still, with effortless command of open air, the red kite traced her circling path with slow and endless care, a master of the unseen wind that lifts without a sound, a silent sovereign of the sky that needs no tethered ground. And all at once, as sun climbed high and warmth began to grow, the meadow filled with layered song that rose and fell below. 1,000 voices woven tight in harmony untold, a living choir of feathered breath, both ancient and yet bold. And standing there within it all, with coffee cooling slow, I felt the quiet certainty that only mornings know, that life in all its forms and ways moves steady, wild and free, a song of hope upon the land that sings itself to me.